Welcome CNG 132 to our last 2 days together. If we go to content and week 15, make sure that you have the final exam wrapped up and also the test wrapped up also. The last 2 days are really just to make sure that you have everything in. If you have any questions, definitely let me know early. It's better to get anything in that's not submitted. I'll go back and start grading those. As for the discussions, a little bit light on the discussions participation. But covering those discussions, looking back at them, non-persistence tool, awareness training. This one was, I believe, large company. Updates about security, yeah. So similar to the security, and so is this one. Important to know is, how do you train people? I mean, do you have them go? I think someone mentioned the Maritza, I believe it was, mentioned the testing by sending out fake emails. What is a good way to test personnel? This hasn't been perfected. Personnel, or I should say people, have different sort of learning styles, whether it's hands-on, kinesthetic, auditorial, visual type learners. So many different learning styles that you have to accommodate for when trying to get people, get information stuck within people so they can use that information then to identify attacks, spam emails. Are they being social manipulated? But yeah, other than that, this last 2 days really just turn it in. It has been my pleasure to interact with you guys. Once again, you bring up topics that I even forget about from a security perspective. As you take off from this course, always remember that it's not a networking field or a cybersecurity field. It's a security umbrella, and the part you have in it is under that security umbrella. It's really being looked at. Security is really being looked at in an entirely different way at this point as we're moving forward, and it's good to see that. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me anytime, george.lemos@firmrange.edu. I have a lot of students that find interesting articles and publications and send me them. I do read them when I get a chance to. They usually sit on my desk here until I get done reading them. I wish I still had. The last a student brought into me was a periodical that it was the making of devices smaller than IoT devices. So basically they were called dust particles, and how microprocessing could move this direction. And dust could be just, I shouldn't say dust, small particles could be made up these fine computers, and they could be tracking, sending information, real security related stuff. But once again, thank you for being in my class. It was really a pleasure to read all your discussions and also get to interact with a few of you through emails and calls. But use these last 2 days to make sure you have everything in. Tomorrow I stop grading at about 5 o'clock, so make sure everything's in before 5 o'clock, substantially in before 5 o'clock. I do teach 5 classes, so make sure all that's in there so I don't have a huge load coming in at 5 o'clock and I don't get a chance to grade them. If you have any questions about your grades, though, feel free to call me. 970-204-8419 is my number. Feel free to reach out to me by email, as I'll be in D2L and eWolf for the next few days.